lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to DPR IAN with Bad Cold. I am honestly super excited. I've only reacted to one other song of his so far, but I really want to start listening to more of his music because he is absolutely phenomenal and so incredibly creative. So I can't wait to get into this video and see what we can expect from this song. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you click on that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But all that being said, I just cannot wait to get into this and see what we're going to be getting. So let's go. It almost feels like the walls are like closing in a way. I feel like. Ooh. Bring the unknown. What you want, my friends, don't leave me alone. Yeah. Sorry, instantly number one, he looks absolutely incredible. I'm loving all the colours going on. I think it's absolutely amazing. But number two, what is going on in that back end? I can't even recreate what's going on. I don't know what it is going on in the back end like that. There's something going on. And it's really interesting and I love it, I do. And that telephone call as well at the beginning, absolutely amazing. Honestly, I will say it again, like obviously I've only seen one other video of his so far, but he genuinely is an artist unlike anything I've ever seen before. And you can just see how much like that passion for music and creativity really means to him. And that's so inspiring, I feel like. Even just from the starting out of this video, it just feels so cool. Like it feels so incredibly artistic, you know? My friends don't leave me alone. The night is getting too old. My feelings on hold. Never been so bold. We've been here before. I love that as well. How he was saying, you know, that telephone call, like my friends won't stop calling. And then he's saying my feelings are on hold. You know, playing on that phone reference again. I think that's so clever. I feel like again we're getting that parallel between almost the dark and the light and the colour. I think we had that in the last video, didn't we, with like that play on mixing those two almost worlds in a sense. And I do feel like again we're getting that feeling of almost feeling trapped within your own feelings, and we're getting that from even just the video itself. Like we are just sort of in like this corridor, it feels like it's closing in on us. And I think that for me, it's almost like you feel so trapped within yourself in not being able to understand how you actually express these emotions sometimes. You know, it feels like almost in a way you've got so much you want to express, but also there's so much of you as well that you feel like you're holding back on in a way. It's like you're trying to understand all of these feelings and really trying to process it all, but it's just so overwhelming, you know? I don't know, but so far this is just absolutely incredible yet again. Hold, never been so bold. We've been here before. His voice is stunning. See, to me, obviously he's saying I want to shake off this bad cold, and I'm wondering, is that sort of maybe him referencing that uncertainty and unknowingness of your feelings with that bad cold? Like it's almost you're just saying, no, I've got a bad cold, but really it is you're dealing with so much inside that you don't really know how to be able to openly talk about that to somebody and be able to really let all of that go, you know? Like you feel so attached to keeping all of these feelings, like we were talking about in the last song actually, like feelings bottled up within you, and you're so used to holding on to all of that by yourself that you don't really want to put that onto anybody else. So it is just like you say, oh no, I'm just dealing with like this bad cold, I need to just shake this off, but I do want to spend time with you. It's just like I need to get, you know, this cold sorted, which is really like, you know, a reference to actually your feelings, you know, that sense of being lost within yourself. You're trying to overcome all of that maybe. I don't know, but this is really, really interesting. I love with his music how it really makes you think. It makes you stop and really just take a moment to really just think about everything, you know? I just wanna
that side maybe.
Just gotta shake out this bad cold. I just wanna shake out this bad cold.
Great beat to it though, isn't it? Like a little rhythm going on.
I just wanna shake out
Almost like a little,
bad
I
cold.
don't know, groove.
The crosswalkers on red light, wavy lines
Running through your hair, and you're no
longer here.
Wow.
Have you ever
You're sort of stuck on that red light, like you're stuck at a crossroad and you don't really know where to go because you feel like everything for you is just on pause. You feel like there's no way of you being able to move forward, you know? You just feel almost trapped within yourself and trapped within this space that you just don't know how to go on in a way, you know? It's difficult because you're not wanting to really unload all of that onto somebody else. But ultimately, in doing that, it's almost impacting you negatively more. It's so complex, isn't it? I feel like, but I really appreciate with his music from what I've heard so far, like the openness and the vulnerability in everything that he talks about. I think that, you know, being so open and honest with those emotions and really relaying that through music is such a beautiful thing. I think music is just that escapism. It's that artistic license for you to be able to really just let go of everything. And I think that to me seems like it is one of his biggest vices when it comes to unloading all of that weight and all of that just emotion that he has within him. And I think that's incredible when you find something so creative and beautiful to be able to express all of that. I think is phenomenal.
and you're no
longer here? Have you ever been
here.
The crosswalkers on green light,
I miss the moments when I really cared. You're no longer here. Have you ever been? Your eyes are running cold. Sometimes it's hard to show. I learned to let you go, and now you never know.
Ooh. I'm just wondering, I learned to let you go and now you'll never know. Have you lost that person maybe because you didn't want to open up? Maybe. Or maybe you're losing a part of yourself. I don't know, but it's really interesting. His music, I can't explain it, but it moves me in a different way than I can really put into words. It just really like takes over a lot of my brain in a way because it just leaves you with so many questions. I feel like I just think for me with this one, it definitely felt like, you know, that build up and almost progression of emotions that you almost physically can't control in a way, to the point of you being almost on stop. You know, we talk about red light. I think that not being able to feel like you can let go of all of those emotions that are bottled up inside of you, but wanting to find that green light in a way. You know, we went from the red light to the green light, and I think you're wanting to move past everything and move forward in life. You're wanting that sense of understanding and clarity in life, but it is just like, how do you move forward when you are so stuck within those emotions within yourself in a way? I just think this song was so incredible. I was loving the whole feel and the vibe, the way that it drew out in the middle as well, and we had that more like spoken voice to really like hone in on everything that was trying to be relayed. I feel like was incredible. I just am really enjoying hearing more of his music. So if you have any other recommendations for me, then let me know in the comments down below because I am really intrigued to keep on listening to more of his music. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, like I said, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.